We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans facing the Dallas Mavericks. Take a look at the Mavericks. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And, you know, single game is... crazy. I mean, it gives a tremendous advantage, I think, to the top seeds. And at the same time, it's kind of like the college situation in terms of the tournament. And it's certainly exciting because, baby, it's one and done.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Pelicans. And there's the drive. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Tatum a screen. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Holmgren outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Left side, Daniel. Can't connect from short range. Done outside. And it's off from three-point range. And the Mavericks with possession. Pass to Whiteside. Outside Kidd. And stolen by Dunn. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Now the Mavericks picking it up. It's deflected. And stolen by Dunn. And Paul gets it to go in.
He's got that point guard mindset. Paul's going to go on the attack and get up court the first chance he gets.
To the inside. Right side, no good. And the Pelicans with the possession. Here's Marion. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
And they double up Paul. Done outside. Marion left side. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's White missing. The Mavericks trail. And that one's good.
Daniels makes sure to capitalize on that easy scoring opportunity.
Paul outside. Over to the left wing. Holmgren wide open. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Johnson outside. Pass to Daniel. Back to Johnson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. A minute 20 left to play here in the first. At the top of the key, Holmgren. Jason Tatum grabs the ball. Outside Daniel. Holmgren with the steal. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he gets the bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Pelicans making a switch here. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Pelicans. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. So the wing on the left. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Dallas.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
To the middle. Here's Kidd. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Ball outside. On the wing, Mary. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's a tie game in Dallas. And back with the start of the second. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Here's Paul. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Determined stuff there from Paul. Strong move inside.
To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Sean Marion.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now, here's Dunn. Hasn't made one yet. On the wing, Marion. Stolen by Tatum. Here we go, one-on-one. LeVert with a wide-open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Marion. Over Tatum. A shot by Marion, no good. The Mavericks leading. Outside Tatum. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And the dunk by Tatum.
Smart play by Tatum in the pick and roll, disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Kidd. Pass to Dunn. There's the triple. And again, no good by New Orleans. Dallas leading by 3. That shot missing. Not loose. Stolen by Tatum. Inside, Tatum automatic. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Pelicans trailed by 5. Here's Demon. Pass to White. And here is Hield. Back to White. Holmgren the screen. Looking to end the run. Prosper. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Kidd attacking. Back to Tatum. Dallas moving it around. Clock at 6. Kidd, no good. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Three-pointer, Hield. Pass to Demon. Out to the wing. Now Holmgren. Now Heel. A three. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Wells. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. .24 left now here in the second. Here's Demon. Still scoreless. Jackson has the open look. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And how about the recognition there from the book? Coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Inside. Goodwin with the steal. Here's the break. It's Levert on the wing. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
On the wing, Jackson. Out to White. 6 on the shot clock. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Wells. And Dallas again with the bucket. 7 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Holmgren. And he hits the jump shot. Holmgren's got 7 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. Mavericks leading by 5. Outside Kidd. Here's Whiteside. Good D by Holmgren. Out to White for 3. And the 3 ball is good. White's got the first points of the second half here for the Pelicans.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too.
Here's Johnson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Marion's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's stolen by White. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Down low. And done with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Tatum a screen. Kidd. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Mavericks trailing. Now here's Goodwin. Scoreless thus far. Ball's knocked loose. Holmgren with the steal. Daniels with the steal. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best.
Pass to Dunn. Now here's Marion. Hits it from three-point range. Marion's got 6. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now here's Tatum. He has 7. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Teardrop shot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
And so Tatum nails them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. There's the pick. Healed outside. And it's Marion at the elbow. Ball left side. Over Daniels. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so here is Dallas. And the shot goes in. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
There's Jackson with the 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Right side a screen. Here's Tatum. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
With a 7-footer, right side, using that size and snatching up the offensive board and finding his own opportunity.
Now, here's Dunn. Outside Jackson. Off target from outside. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Tatum down low. Graceful floater by Tatum.
And look, when Tatum is running the pick and roll, the majority of the time, he's looking to score.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. .46 seconds left in the third. Paul with the ball. 6 points for him. A wide open look here for Marion. Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
Marion's got 9 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to LeVert. Pocket 6. Marion with the steal.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Got to take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Healed outside. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For three, Holmgren. No good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Dallas. They're up by 2. And fourth quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Pelicans trail. Right a screen. Holmgren outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Outside a screen. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Holmgren.
Oh, I like the activity of Daniels there.
And the second free throw, good.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Right wing to the inside. Here's White. It's rebounded by Jason Kidd.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now Johnson. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Ball left side. Driving inside. Makes it off the glass.
And attacking at full speed, Paul just zips in for that shot.
The Mavericks leading. And Daniels, here we go. Whiteside, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Holmgren outside. Field left side. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Daniels.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Just 3 to shoot. Holmgren fires. Rebounded by Tatum. Mavericks leading by 4. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, he may be trying to do too much. That's his 4th turnover.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now Paul. 5 to shoot. 20 feet away. Claxton with the rebound. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And here is Paul. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Here's Kidd. Tatum a screen. Kidd with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Tatum. Holmgren rips down the rebound. And so it's Paul with it. Bringing it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. The 3 goes down.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Well, he's never fazed by those big moments. Tatum with a big hoop right there.
Wide outside. Wide open look. Claxton with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. Tatum draws the double. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game. The rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Outside the screen. Now Robinson. Here's Tatum. Paul with the steal. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Hey, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And guys, the plan's got to be here to pressure that inbound passes and try to come up with the steal. If that doesn't happen, then immediately foul and put them on the line.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Watch what Paul does on the floor. Very instinctual for a rookie.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
Tatum outside. And he jams it in.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Mavericks making a switch here. Second one is good, and both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans take the series and will continue. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs.